Hey there, do you like passive income? Does the opportunity to increase your position in a particular asset or even make money without engaging in many activities appeal to you? It definitely appeals to me, and I'm already doing it. In fact, that's the theme of today's video. I'm going to show you 4 different ways to generate passive income with the cryptocurrency Nuls. So, if you're already liking the idea of this video, don't forget to give it a like up down below. And if you want to see more content about the Nuls ecosystem, I'll leave a playlist in the description for you. Well guys, in this video, I'm just going to give you an overview of the possibilities you have, as I already have step-by-step videos for each of them in the playlist I provided in the description. So let's dive in. The first option is native stake. Considered by many as the safest option within the Nuls ecosystem, it's a native function. In this function, you indirectly contribute to decentralization and the number of validators on the Nuls blockchain. How? By delegating your Nuls to a pool. This pool can have a maximum of 500,000 Nuls. When this limit is reached, a new pool needs to be created, effectively becoming a new validator. This makes the network more decentralized and even more secure due to the increased number of validators. To delegate your Nuls in the native stake, you need a minimum of 2,000 Nuls. But if you have less than that, no worries, because I'll provide more accessible options in this video. The APR, annual percentage rate, for this option is around 8%, a little more than that actually. This means you'll have an approximate annual yield of 8%, without considering reinvestment. I know it might not sound too enticing, but this is considered a safer option and is aimed at holders, those who have bought Nuls or plan to hold and sell in the future. So, while they hold the coin, they earn passive income to increase their position. Now, moving on to the second way to generate passive income with Nuls, we have liquid stake. This is quite similar to native stake, but now utilizing an external platform, a decentralized finance DeFi platform. In this case, NULSWAP. It uses smart contracts and artificial intelligence to provide a more accessible option for users. Here, you can stake starting from 100 Nuls by interacting with the platform's contract. The APR is quite close to native stake, around 8%. However, you also receive a bonus of an additional 5% APR in NULSWAP tokens. When you stake your Nuls on this platform, you also receive a derivative token called ENULS, which can be used to potentially boost your earnings on other platforms. Remember, there are step-by-step videos in the description and playlist for utilizing these tools. Now, let's move on to our third option, proof of credit mining, POCM. We can consider this a unique type of stake, often used to launch or accelerate specific projects. Basically, you'll have different pools to choose from, each representing a distinct project. You can delegate your Nuls to a specific pool, and the project will receive earnings in Nuls, which they'll use to develop and grow their idea. In return, you'll receive earnings in the project's token. This often works like a pre-sale. Typically, you need a minimum of 100 Nuls to participate in each pool, and you can participate in as many as you'd like. The earnings here can vary significantly, depending on the pool, token value, and whether the token is listed on an exchange. It's quite interesting because you have various options, and usually, the returns are higher compared to liquid or native stake. However, you need to evaluate the token and project before participating in a pool to avoid wasting time. Finally, let's talk about the fourth option for generating passive income with Nuls. This option could be considered the most complex, most profitable, and also the riskiest. This is essentially DeFi, providing liquidity on Nuls and engaging in yield farming. Here, the options are vast, not only in terms of platforms but also blockchain networks, as Nuls communicates with other networks through the Nerve network. To avoid confusion, I'll recommend 3 platforms for you to consider. I believe I've covered all of them on this channel, and they're also available in the playlist. First, there's Nerve network. Despite being a separate blockchain network with its own platform, it's closely related to Nuls and offers very low fees for operations. The returns here are also quite variable, depending on market movement, coin values, and the specific pair you provide liquidity for. However, at the time of recording, you'll find APRs above 30% or close to 30% for more stable pairs, such as Nuls and USDTN. The second option to look into is PheasantSwap, which operates on the Nuls blockchain. It's like a second layer of Nuls compatible with EVM. It's easy to transfer balances between blockchain networks using Nerve. At the time of recording, the APR on this platform is around 20%. However, keep an eye on this, as it may change. The last option I'll mention here is NULSWAP. which operates directly on the NULS blockchain. Since this platform is relatively new and growing, the APR isn't easily accessible. You can provide liquidity, but you can't easily see your earnings. You'll need to test it out. I personally believe that there's significant liquidity for NULS and USDTN pairs on this platform, so movement should be good, which means potential earnings might be interesting. Additionally, with NULSWAP, you can take your LP, liquidity provider, token and place it in WaterTiger, another platform within the NULS network, to slightly increase your earnings. There are also other platforms, like adding liquidity on the Binance Smart Chain through PancakeSwap, or providing liquidity on the Ethereum network through Uniswap. Now, a crucial point to remember is that every time you create an LP, you expose yourself to the risk of impermanent loss. If you're not familiar with this risk, you need to learn about it now, especially if you're into DeFi. I'll leave a video in the card and also include it in the description to explain how it works. So, those are basically the 4 ways you can earn passive income within the NULS ecosystem, using the NULS cryptocurrency. There are more options, like creating your own pool, but that would require over 20,000 NULS, specific knowledge, and even hardware for configuration. If you're wondering what I'm doing today, I'm primarily engaged in native stake, which is the safer option, and I'm also diverting some earnings into DeFi on the Nerve network. I consider NULS paired with USDTN relatively safe and offering interesting returns. Personally, if I weren't already participating in native stake, I'd probably go for liquid stake, at least until I reach my desired NULS amount. I've shared my perspective, but now I want to hear from you. Which of these 4 options do you like the most? Please respond down below in the comments which of the options and why you chose that option. Guys, remember that this isn't any investment advice. I'm just showing you some platforms and tools that enable passive income with the NULS cryptocurrency. But if you're looking for investment advice, here's what I recommend. I suggest you give this video a like up. By liking this video, I'll see that you enjoy this type of content, and I'll bring you more information each time. And the best part is, it won't cost you a thing. Another thing, if you're new here and watching me, check if you've already subscribed to this channel, and also make sure you've hit the bell icon to not miss upcoming content. With the bell icon activated, every time I release new information, you'll receive a notification, and then you can decide whether to watch or not. Well guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for your viewership. I'm wrapping up here, but I'll see you in the next video. So, until then, bye bye.